Joshua set to earn his biggest purse for fighting Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working out. According to the Daily Star, Joshua is going to get the most money he's ever received in a singular fight for fighting Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Here's what it says. Link in the description. Make sure you check him out. Anthony Joshua set for career high purse as Jarrell Miller fight nears confirmation. Anthony Joshua is set to pocket a career high purse for fighting Jarrell Big Baby Miller on June 1st in New York. Says the WBA, IBF, and WBO champion was expected to defend his belts at Wembley on April 13th. But after failing to secure a big enough opponent, AJ will now attempt to crack America. His promoter, Eddie Hearn, says a deal to fight New York native Miller is now close to completion, and their Madison Square Garden showdown could be rubber stamped before the end of the week. Goes on to say, and it's understood that Joshua will earn around £25 million for his part in the Big Apple clash, which would eclipse the £20 million he banked for beating Povetkin in September. So if you understand the conversions and stuff, £25 million would be about roughly $32 million. US, currency. Most of the money will be stumped up by Hearn's US broadcast partner DAZN, while Joshua will also earn via UK pay-per-view sales on Sky Sports box office. Hearn said, I would say it is 80% likely that Joshua will fight Miller next. The money is not just coming from DAZN, it's Sky Sports box office, it's Madison Square Garden, it's international TV. Every marketing executive and PR specialist have always said, you have to fight in America, and the timing just appears to be right. So they're saying he's gonna make a lot of money. Now, I don't know, how accurate this information is, especially since the fight hasn't even been announced, nor have they sold one ticket from it. So, I don't know. But if he is going to make that much money, then props to Joshua. That's a healthy sized bag for sure for fighting Jarrell Big Baby Miller, non-champion, a guy who, hasn't even necessarily been on main events. It's not like he just beat Klitschko and then now you're fighting him. So yeah, sounds like killer money for Joshua. My thing is this, I honestly want to say I would be so anxious to see, I want to see the books for DAZN, because I gotta see how in the red they are. I'm just so curious, because how are you putting up all this money and still being profitable? I want to see how much money they're actually taking home, because the bigger the fighter purse, the more money that you collect overall, because you have to, a big chunk of it is Joshua's purse. I don't know how much they're offering Jarrell Big Baby Miller. It didn't really say in the article, but if you're giving Joshua $32 million for a fight, they're saying it's the right time to crack in America. I don't know how big this fight will be. I think personally Canelo versus Jacobs in Las Vegas is a bigger fight to me. So I don't know, but to each his own, more power to him. But DAZN, they're putting out a lot of money for Canelo. Obviously, if Joshua gets anything around what this article is claiming, 25 million pound, 32 million US dollars, that's a lot of money. So the event has to be successful. So I'd be anxious to see, when it's all said and done, how much they profited from this. The reason why I would care about something like that is, for any business to stick around, it has to be profitable, it has to turn profit, and where you're not dumping in more money than you're getting back. It has to make sense in layman's terms. So let me know what you guys think. My thoughts are still the same. The fight, we don't really know. Jarrell Miller has not fought anyone at the caliber of a Joshua, hasn't fought for a title yet. His last fight, I didn't even know the guy. Bogdan Dinu, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know how this fight will come across and what type of profit it'll be. Joshua's first time in America, so we have to wait and see in that regard. I still feel the same thing. There's a lot to be desired in terms of, in question really. How is it that Joshua is willing to fight for allegedly $32 million, but you got offered $50 million plus pay-per-view for a fight where the stakes are greater with Deontay Wilder? It doesn't make sense. So you'd be willing to risk your 4 belts for Jarrell Big Baby Miller for approximately $32 million, but you wouldn't take $50 million flat? $50 million flat plus pay-per-view for a fight that everyone was telling you they wanted to see, aka a fight that would do better because it was undisputed unification with 2 knockout artists, you know, proven knockout artists. It just doesn't make sense. Wilder had just beat Luis Ortiz, so that was like confirmation. Okay, Wilder's real. He beat a guy as good as Luis Ortiz, and then Joshua had unified with the champion, and you know, after that you had the opportunity to fight Wilder. You didn't do it for $50 million, but you're willing to fight Jarrell Miller for $32. You know, it's a bad look. So I don't know if this is the right time for, because I don't think fans are going to forget this stuff. You know, this just happened last year, and people have pretty good memories with social media and stuff like that. So it just, to me, it doesn't make sense how cracking into America is now the motive. But all last year, the fans were begging for you to fight Wilder, even some of your own fans, and you could have got $50 million. $50 million. Plus the fight, in my opinion, a Wilder fight is definitely going to be financially greater than a fight with Jarrell Miller. You know, that's $18 million more just off rip. You know, 50 minus 32. So you would have got almost $20 million more just for your flat fee. Plus, the fight would be bigger, so your back-end money would be greater than Jarrell Miller. Crazy. Let me know what you guys think, though. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Like I said, I'm curious to see how long DAZN is going to be able to keep this up, throwing all this money at Canelo, if they land Golovkin, AJ, because I want to see how profitable these events are to justify these high purses. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.